So today, guys, we'll be reviewing the BMW 2 Series Coupe with the M Sport package. I personally think it's going to be a good car, but not as great as Greg thinks because you're using BMW, and obviously he's a douchebag.
Well, no, that's not my fault. See, I own a BMW, and when you get a BMW, they give you an instructional video and a little class on how to drive properly. Some people think it's douchey driving. I think it's how you should drive.
Douchebag.
Cut everybody off, right?
Sure, douchebag for sure. So, I spent about 2 days with this car. My friend was kind enough to let me have it for 2 days. Stupid. And you know, I think it's in sport mode. It's actually a very nimble car. It's very quicker than I expected actually from a 4-cylinder. And when you're going around corners, it's actually tied up on the road.
Yeah, it's worth noting that this car is several hundred pounds lighter than the 4 Series or the 3 Series, and it has the same engine. So when you're in this car, it kind of feels like somebody strapped a rocket ship to, I don't even know, like a Mini Cooper. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I'm still quite shocked about the power output coming out from a 4-cylinder. And even when you're on the road in sport mode, it feels quite capable. When you're in comfort, however, it's like you're driving a very luxurious sedan.
When I think about the perfect analogy for this car, for basketball fans, imagine taking like LeBron's legs and putting them on Kyrie Irving's like skill and talent and quickness and agility. That's all I could think of. I mean, I guess they already have that player.
Yeah, pretty much Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, yeah. This car is, I would say, the Russell Westbrook of cars. At least for the money. One of the things I love most about this car is the interior. They've done an amazing job on this car. It really feels like the premium BMW experience. I really didn't like in the X1 how they make it feel like a cheaper car. There's no navigation, you can't even option it. So you don't feel like you're driving a BMW at that point because it's not technically superior. Whereas this car, you could be driving a 4 Series, you might not know the difference.
So this car comes equipped with 240 horsepower and 255 pound-feet of torque. And for a 4-cylinder, that is pushing great numbers. And when I push it, it actually goes.
I feel like you could almost pass anything on the road in this car.
And then you woke up.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna pass an R8, but
No
you're gonna have fun trying.
You're gonna look good trying too.
Yeah. This car is beautiful. I will be the first one to tell you that the outgoing 1 Series was terribly ugly. Some people like that car, but to me, it was the physical embodiment of me stubbing my toe. The good news is BMW seemingly agreed. The toe has been unstubbed in the 2 Series. While definitely shorter than the 3 or 4 Series, this car still looks very well balanced. All we needed was a real BMW driver to drive this car. You want to feel perfect suspension, perfect balance? Say no more. You need to match driver with machine.
Whoa.
Let's do it! No, let me give you my overall impression of this car. I feel like this car was meant to be a compromise car. So when BMW released this, they said, we want to give that BMW experience to more people. They did that for sure. Now, when I think about a compromise, you think, okay, you give up something to get something. But I don't feel like they gave anything up at all. This car has the same engine as the 3 Series and the 4 Series. Is the suspension different? Sure. Some of the interior components different? Sure, maybe a little more plastic. But you don't notice it. It's in different places that you're not looking at all the time. The screen, I still have a big ass screen. That's what I want. The steering wheel, it's cushy, it's comfortable, it feels well balanced. It's what I want.
Get the M Sport steering wheel for sure, trust me.
That's a big critical decision.
That's a major key.
If you don't have the M Sport steering wheel, it's going to be a smaller, more flimsy feeling steering wheel. It's really going to take away from the experience. And even if it's, you know, pretty expensive option, it's definitely worth it. You want the paddle shifters too, so if you want to have, obviously it's not manual, but you can kind of feel like you're in more control. You want that. This car, BMW knew what they were doing. Woo. Don't get got. else.
Don't fucking do that again.
Woo! Got him.
Holy. Jesus.
Did you hear that song, So Fresh and So Clean? Play that in the background. So fresh and so clean, clean.